Hey everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today I'm trying to figure out what kind of look I want to do for New Year's Eve or day, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. And I think this could be a possibility. I'm not really for sure though. I'm not really feeling it for that look, but I wanted to play with the Tartelette Energy Palette again just to get a feel for it. So this is what the palette looks like. And I think what it is first off, this smells amazing, but I just don't think it has the correct cool tones that I'm looking for. Because I really am looking for a cool tone look for some reason. I can't even tell you why. First shade we're going to go to is Uplift. I just have been feeling this cool toned look, but more like grays and silvers, I think, is where I'm headed. I don't know why. And I find that funny too. Because technically those would be colors that I wouldn't have been so interested in when I first started playing with makeup. But now it's like I want to play with those colors. So I guess I get it when people say preferences change. On certain things I understood it, but like on certain things I didn't. Like I understand like lipsticks, of course your lipsticks are going to change, you know? But I never thought about like I guess like the way I just do my makeup, you know what I mean, in general. But as I'm getting more into it, playing with more formulas and just, playing in general, because I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm just playing, I've noticed that just certain things have been changing. And of course, I know my skin's changing. My age plays a part in that. The winter season plays a part in that. But I don't know. Like, I really used to like liquid lipsticks, and I don't. I can't stand them now. At all. And gloss lips, sometimes. It's more like a satin I like. But every now and then, I do dip into a matte. It's not something I like to do, but I will do it. I don't know. I just been. I guess you really can't understand something unless you do it yourself or go through it yourself. I mean, that's kind of like common sense on the one hand, but on the other hand, I mean, I'm 43. I can finally, I've lived a little bit of life and I can say that now. You can pretend like you understand it or, whatever, but unless you go through it, you truly can't even understand or see. And granted, it's just makeup, so it's nothing like big or life changing or anything, so that's a good thing. The next shade we're going to go into is Serenity. And I'm just going to pop that on the outer portion here and drag it in. And that's what I mean. It's like this look is very pretty, but it's not like a New Year's Eve or a New Year's Day look by no means. I think this palette is a good everyday palette though. And I've really been enjoying Tarte's formulas, to be honest. A lot. More than I thought I would, Which I guess is a good thing. On one hand. On the other hand, it's like, oh no. What brand do I like next? And that's just it. There's so many good brands. And I own a lot of eyeshadow because I just like it. But I mean, I started thinking the other day, like, what is my favorite? And I don't know. Because I like all of them. And granted, I like them all for different reasons. And then I heard somebody say, well, what would happen if, like, everything was taken? Like, what would you go? What would you keep? What would you go buy? Blah, blah, blah. Well, you wouldn't keep anything because it's stolen. Duh. But I'm going to go into the shade Inspired. Put it on the lower lash line. But I started thinking about it, and I was like, I kind of think I'd buy it all. I feel like I would have to because, like, I like them all for such different reasons, yet I like them. I mean, I'm sure there's some things that, no, I wouldn't go repurchase. The things that I really don't like, but the things that I know I like Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, my Tom Ford, my Charlotte Tilbury now. There's just a lot that I'm like, I kind of think I would go purchase that back though. Okay. Then we're going to go in with the shade Motivate. And I'm going to just pop that all over the lid. And I will say this is an easy palette to work with. If you spray these though, they will get more metallic. But that's up to you. Okay. I think I need to put a little bit more of that Serenity shade out here in the outer portion here. Don't think I got it as dark on this side as I do the other. Okay. Then of course back into the first shade, Uplift. Okay, and then we're going to go into the shade Peaceful. And we'll pop that on the inner corner. And then I took it up into here. But then I decided I didn't like it. So I had went back into Motivate to cover it up. Kinda covered it up. Not really, but kinda. Okay. This is the problem when both eyes are not the same. I've kind of been liking this brush here too lately. Okay. And then I took the shade Inspired, that brown that I put on the bottom lash line. I'm going to line the top lash line with it. Okay. I had a little bit of fallout with that brown shade because I had put too much on the brush, but that's okay. Nobody will notice. No. We can get away with it. Okay. And then for the waterline, I put the Tarte Fake Awake. And then for top lashes, we're going to go with the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Poke myself in the eyeball, of course. Okay. Alright. Bottom lashes, we're going to go in with the Lancome Def and Seals. And that is the completed look. Now, like I said, I don't think this is necessarily my look for um New Year's Eve. By no means. Because I'm not looking for this. But it is still a pretty look. I'll give you that. And the lipstick, I really like this lipstick. It's Amazing Amal, I think, is what it says. I had this at Charlotte Tilbury. I didn't even, but I really like the color. And I paired it with the '06 Rose The lip liner by Lancome. And I really like this lip liner, but I've always liked it, but I forgot about it. I like when I find stuff again. Like a kid in a candy store, right? So this is the final look. I still think it is a very pretty look. Don't get me wrong. It's more, this could be a date night look for sure. It could be an everyday look even. But it's not screaming New Year's Eve to me. Do you think? Like, what's your New Year's Eve look? Do you have one? Or what this year even? What's your plan? What palette do you think you're going to wear? Because I really don't know. And I have so many palettes that I start going, well, what should I wear? What shouldn't I wear? What, what would be the best, But that is all I have. I hope this video helped in some way. Again, this is my second look using this palette that I filmed. I believe I've done another look using this palette though. And it is such a pretty palette, y'all. It really is. And you can see that I've definitely used it. I've got some, unfortunately, some chips and stuff in it. But I have nothing really bad to say about it. I mean, is it kind of boring everyday palette? Yeah, it is. But compared to their other palettes, other than their Christmas palettes, I like those too. And the Maneater palette I liked, and the other one, it's more rosy tone blue. I like that palette, but I think that's more because of my color. The color story fits me better. But I may have to pull that out and check those metallic shades because I remember them being okay. So I don't know. But that is all I have for you today. I hope this video helped in some way, shape, or form. If it did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I upload every day but Sundays. And I'll see you in the next one. And until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.